Hello, everyone. If you're watching again, thank you for coming back. And if you're new to the channel, thank you for joining us. My name is Akashik. Welcome to Question Everything TV. This channel is dedicated to finding truth. The mission for this channel is to grow into a community that finds those truths together. So, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I plan to drop a new video every Sunday. So without further delay, let's get into it. Today's topic, awareness. You are sleepwalking and you don't even know it. First of all, what is awareness? The definition of awareness is knowledge or perception of a situation or fact. Now, on the surface, you would say, I'm aware of everything that's going on around me. But would you be shocked if I told you that 90% of your life, physically and mentally, is running on autopilot? Just think about it. You don't think about walking or talking or eating. You just do it. When someone talks to you or a situation occurs, you just respond without thought. Your responses are programmed. I will give you an example. Think back when you were 16. You were going through driver's classes. You were going through driver's ed. You were scared, nervous. You were at attention, totally aware. How to press the gas, how hard to press the brakes, how far to turn the steering wheel on your turns. You were totally focused. But then, at some point down the road, after you got your license and you got comfortable driving, look at you now. Now you texting, having conversations, eating food, singing your favorite songs, all while you're driving. You put driving into autopilot. Your total awareness went away. When you are in a situation that's irritating, and ladies, you know what I'm talking about, you're just waiting for that person to say the wrong word. You're thinking in your head, let this bee say one more thing. And when she does, the words fly out of your mouth without a thought of what you are saying. Your response was on autopilot. And like I said in my last video, be careful of giving a woman grief. Those are examples of how on the surface your outer world is being run on autopilot. But now I want to go inside. I want to go to the inner where consciousness resides, where the real you lives. You might be asking yourself right now, well, what does he mean, the real me? I am this body, these thoughts, these emotions. That's the real me. So let me give you a test. I learned this from KRS-One. I want you to close your eyes. Close your eyes. Think of someone very close to you. See them as if they are right in front of you. Look at all the details of their face. Now, hear them tell you how much they care about you and how much you love them. Now, in your mind, tell them how much you love them. Give them a big hug. Now slowly open your eyes. Did you get a good look at them? Did you hear them tell you how much they love you? Did you hear yourself tell them how much you love them back? My question is to you. How did you see them without using your eyes? How did you hear them without using your ears? How did you speak without using your mouth? Who was that who did all of these things? I propose to you that is the real you, the spiritual you, the you that you are totally unaware of. What you did is called self-observation. This is the act of being aware of what's happening in you and around you as if it were happening to someone else. You became the third person. So think about this. Almost 95% of what you think that makes up your personality has been put in you. When you were born, you were given a name. You didn't choose your own name. You were taught a language because you were born in America. You speak English. You went to school and were forced into an educational agenda, one that doesn't cater to your strengths. In most cases, I know definitely in my case, you were made to go to church, so religion was put in you. And the way you react has been drilled in you from your home environment and the community you grew up in. The way a child acts is a total mirrored reflection of what they're getting from home. That's why it's so important to show patience and compassion to our children. You never know how a person's upbringing that made them who they are today. So we definitely want to show patience and compassion and no judgment. It is our duty to learn and understand. You can only change what you understand. What you don't understand, you're not aware of. So enlightenment has to come through observation and understanding. Once you place judgment on anything, you can no longer understand it. Once you label something, understanding shuts off. So how do we start the process? How do we start to awaken? How do we become aware? In order to start the process of awakening, there are a couple of things you need to become aware of. First, the mind operates in time. It is constantly jumping back and forth from past to future. That's why people who have depression, they are constantly living in the past. And people who have anxiety, they're constantly living in a future that hasn't even happened. Secondly, the body lives in matter, which operates in fixed positions. And what that means is you can't walk through a door. You have to go upstairs and downstairs. You can't walk through walls. You are in a fixed position. That is the body. Who you are, who we just discovered through the test, who you really are is consciousness trapped in time, the mind, and space, the body. And the more you identify with time and space, the more you suffer. So why is this important? The two things that make up a person's psyche are programming or autopilot and awareness. The two are opposed to each other. When awareness comes in, programming ceases. And as long as you live on programming or autopilot, there's no awareness. What you are aware of, you are in control of. What you are not aware of is in control of you. You are a slave to what you are not aware of. What you are aware of, you're free of it. So obviously, the next question most would have is, okay, so how do I start to awaken? How do I practice awareness? The answer to that is mindfulness. Being mindful, that means to be present, totally focused, to be fully aware of the moment you are in. When you are eating, be totally present in eating. Take time to taste every bite, taste all the flavors. Immerse yourself in eating. When you are watching a sunset or a sunrise, be fully there in the moment. Don't think about anything. Just be one with the moment. Now, this is only the beginning of awakening. It's unwise of me to pour a pitcher into a glass. So I will definitely be making follow-up videos for the next steps. But for now, for me, just focus on this one thing. So will you be able to do this at all times of your day and at all moments? No, you will not. You have programming inside you that you have to undo. This programming goes deep as some of the oldest trees on earth. But I challenge you to be present as much as you can. And as soon as you find yourself falling out of presence, bring yourself back to presence. And soon you will find yourself more present than on autopilot. So when that person cuts you off in traffic, you'll want to go to the autopilot response. But being in awareness and practicing it, you will catch yourself. Remember, where there is consciousness, there is no mind. When you operate from the mind, there's no consciousness. Once a person becomes aware, they become addicted to awareness. Once you awaken, you will never be the same. No one will ever be able to touch or hurt you again. You will be the master of your emotions. So I think we're going to stop right there. I think that's enough for today. Like I said, I will be doing follow-up videos to kind of guide through the next phases. I want to thank you all for watching this video. These topics and other topics are explored in my book, The Boy, the Master, and the 7 Questions. I will put a link in the description below. If you haven't read it yet, check it out. It's a great read. It's a fantastic story. It teaches along the way. You won't regret it. And if you do buy it and read it, I would love to hear your comments. And I would really appreciate the support. So once again, I appreciate all of you. Let's continue to grow our community. This is only the beginning, guys. The topics that we're going to explore are going to blow your mind and hopefully awaken some things in you. And, hopefully you see things in a different light. It's not my job as a teacher to change a person. It's my job to present things, and you make your own decision. I'm not here to control or manipulate. I'm just here to present. So I thank you all. Let's continue to grow our community. And till the next video, namaste.